everybody, welcome into QVC and our first installment of Q Sessions Live. Q Sessions Live is something new on QVC where we are going to kind of bring you a backstage pass to some of our most popular musical acts of today as they perform live on QVC and share their unique perspective on their career and just what it is they do for a living, which in this case is some pretty big rock stars we have sitting joining us in just a couple of seconds. Tonight we're happy to welcome you into the legendary 930 Club in Washington, D.C. as we have a live performance and interview with the Goo Goo Dolls, and here they are.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, guys. Okay, first let me introduce, in case a couple of you out there don't already know who these guys are. This is Johnny Resnick, who is lead vocals and guitars. This is Robbie Takak, who's our bass and vocals. And this is Mike Malinin, who is our drummer. And welcome to all of you. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
What we're here to talk about tonight is something new that you guys are putting out, which I think is awesome. It's really a collectible, sort of a quintessential Goo Goo Dolls collection, because we have Live and Intimate, which is going to include a DVD of a special performance that was originally only done for a few people that were like winners from your fans and things at Capitol Studios in Hollywood. 14 songs. You get 2 DVDs plus 2 bonus acoustic tracks. You're also going to get, of course, their gold certified new CD, which is Let Love In. And with this particular collectible edition here on QVC only, you're also going to pick up a bonus material section on the DVD, which includes 4 of their most popular videos, plus a promotional track, which is something, the trailer, which you usually never get to see. So all of this, you can see the item number on your screen, and let me look at my cheat sheet, and I'll get it out here for you. Your item number is going to be E02449, and it's going to be in advance order, which means this hasn't hit the streets yet. The release date is February 27th. So when it gets released, we ship it to you automatically. You don't have to go fussing for it at the video store. And actually, when you get this, your friends who might have something that looks like this that they can buy on the 27th at retail won't be the same as yours, because you get the special QVC edition that's collectible. Okay, so having said all that, that's the sales part and everything.
Wow.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So this is great. You put this whole collectible thing together after, I guess, the performance at Capitol turned out so well that you decided to share it with everybody?
Yeah, it was we wanted to film us just playing the new songs off the album when we had just finished doing the album. And so, you know, we invited a bunch of people from our fan club to come down and, you know, just sort of introduce the songs to them, and then, so we decided to film it, and it turned out really, really well. So
what everybody gets to see is something that normally hardly anybody gets to see, which is really sitting right up next to the stage, seeing you know, really like a backstage pass or up close and personal. So this is something really special, and 14 songs, and so we get to hear a lot of your new material. By the way, congratulations on the success of your latest album. I have to brag on you a little bit, and I have to read exactly the wording. You have just been named recently in December the band with the most top 10 hits on Hot AC radio ever in history, and that's saying something. For those who aren't familiar with AC, means of course adult contemporary. That's like grown-up top 40.
I guess.
So that's, you know, you guys had 12 consecutive tracks that have charted, which is awesome. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, do you have a particular song or songs that you like, especially on the new collection, or
on the new? Gosh, there's a song called "Feel the Silence" I really like a lot.
And why is that?
You know, because it sort of just keeps building as you go. The song just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger until it's at the end, and has this really sort of triumphant end to it, which I like a lot.
And what about you, Robbie? Do you have one in particular?
I don't know if I have one in particular. Stay With You is the first song on our new record, and we've been opening shows with that lately, and it's a pretty exciting moment. So.
Yeah, and I think you're opening the show tonight with that a little bit later. By the way, stick around after this. You guys are going upstairs to play live, and you get to be in on that too. So, Mike, you guys worked with Glenn Ballard on this, and he is a renowned producer, worked with Alanis Morissette on Jagged Little Pill, which was huge. And is this kind of more of a collaboration with an outside producer than you guys have done before?
I don't know. It's tough to say. He definitely came in and gave his character to it, which was nice. He is legendary. He's worked with everybody. And gave us a different perspective than we were used to, because we hadn't really worked with anybody like him before. And so he and John sat down and talked music like John wasn't used to talking with some other people that he's worked with. So.
No, he was definitely. It was interesting because Glenn has this really unique ability to still treat music as art, you know, and he has a lot of respect for it as an art form still, where, you know, a lot of producers just, you know, want to get you out and, you know, cash the check.
Right.
But
he really enjoys what he does.
He's fantastic at what he does, and he makes you feel very, very comfortable and safe, and you know, he really infused that sort of attitude into the music, which I thought was good.
Well, obviously, the album is a huge success. It's already been certified gold. Right now, airplay is being given to the 4th hit single, which is awesome. It's only been out since April. That's incredible. Now, Supertramp appears on there. A song of theirs appears on there.
A song of theirs, yes.
You guys usually don't do cover songs of other bands. Why did you pick Give a Little Bit?
You know what? It just seemed to work with the rest of the record, so we wanted to put it on there. It's a great song. Our version sounds nothing like this, except for the words.
Right,
You know, but you know, but it worked out really well.
Right.
You know? And the guys from Supertramp seemed to be happy with the way we did it. So.
So you got some feedback from them.
Well, yeah, we didn't offend them. That's good. It's good when you don't offend the original artist.
I think that's the way we remember that song. Hearing,
yeah.
You know, when we were kids and hearing it on the radio.
Well, I remember it that way, but you certainly gave it your own flavor. It sounds like the Goo Goo Dolls, definitely. So again, what we're talking about is the new collection that is quite a collectible, as we said, quintessential. If you love the Goo Goo Dolls, if you're a new fan to the Goo Goo Dolls, you're going to love this too, because what we have with Live and Intimate is a DVD with all their new stuff, of course, recorded, 14 songs recorded at Capitol Studios in Hollywood. You're also getting on our DVD bonus material that you're only getting from QVC right now, which is going to include Iris and some of your, you know, hits that from years past that everybody recognizes, Slide. So, you know, if you're a new or an old fan of Goo Goo Dolls, you're going to love this collection. So it's going to be great. Speaking of you guys, and you've been around for 20 years, which I find so hard to believe.
Yeah.
Somewhere, you must have started when you were like 10.
Oh, 10, yeah.
4 for Robbie? How about you, Mike?
I was, 4 or 5.
4 or 5? Okay. So, of course, you started in Buffalo, and for this particular, the latest album, you actually went back to Buffalo because